Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian at Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you a Fast Drive football game. We are playing the 2023 season NFL playoffs. And so far, if you have not watched the past games, you might want to fast forward just a little bit here, but the AFC is turning out the way the AFC has turned out in the wild cards. Two different winners in the NFC game. We're going to play these playoffs out as they play out on the tabletop. We're going to start with today the divisional round first game. Houston Texans going to the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are the number one seed. They're coming off of a bye. And the Texans are bringing a very hot quarterback to Baltimore in C.J. Stroud. All right, we're going to roll the decider dice to see who will receive. If it says yes, Baltimore will win the toss. It says no, Houston wins the toss. They defer, and Baltimore will get the kickoff. All right, Texans line up to kick off to Baltimore. It is average field position for the Ravens. All right, Baltimore's offense comes out on the field, and on offense, the Ravens are semi-prolific and semi-reliable. Houston defense is average all the way around. And we roll red as the timing die. We roll one click off the clock. And it's a 1-1-3. Poor field position, no. Inept defense, no. Baltimore moves down the field, and they're going to line up for a field goal attempt. That field goal will be good. 11 through 61. Justin Tucker kicks it away, and it is good. Baltimore 3, and Houston nothing. Our Texans with their first opportunity is the kick to Houston. Average field position. And here's a look at the Houston offense. They are semi-undisciplined and semi-efficient. Baltimore in defense, they have the number one defense. They are semi-staunch, punishing, and semi-undisciplined. We've got an semi-electric punt return. Houston has an electric kick return. All right, C.J. Stroud and his offense with their first opportunity. 6 off the timing die. I use that optional rule. We'll re-roll another 6. It'll be two more minutes. So this is going to be a long drive for Houston. All right, so it is a 3-3-6 roll with yes on the die. So 3-3-6. Staunch defense, yes, for Baltimore. Ball carriers slammed down to the ground, well short of a first down. They're going to end up punting. 46 on the punt to Baltimore is a average field position for the Ravens. Very good secondary for the Texans, led by Darryl Stingley Jr. 2 clicks off the clock. 3:45 remaining in the first period. 2-4-6 is the offensive roll. Dull offense? No. Punter turns the corner, has nothing but daylight. Touchdown run for the Ravens. We'll use the finder die to figure out who scored that touchdown run. 22 is Gus Edwards. Extra point kick. 66. I think that's going to be no good. That's correct. It's no good. Justin Tucker misses it 11 through 65. That's what he needed. So it's 9-0, Baltimore. And they will line up the kickoff to Houston for Houston's second drive. 41 is average field position for the Texans. All right, Houston's offense. 3 clicks off the clock will bring us to the end of the quarter, and 2-5-5 is the roll. Staunch defense, and number 1 says yes on the decider die. Defense lives up to its reputation, kills the drive. Another punt. All right, so the Ravens, number 1 NFL defense, is doing what they are cranked up to be. Here's a punt. 5-3 on the punt roll is average field position for Baltimore. They've scored on their first 2 drives. All right, we are now in the second quarter. It's 9-0 Ravens, and 2 clicks off the offensive drive. That's a 2.5 minute drive. 3-3-5 is the roll. Great field position, no. Drives, stalls just short of field goal range. It's going to be a coffin corner punt for the Ravens. And 5-1. Average field position. So a very poor punt. Kicking game for Baltimore is not performing well today. Here's Houston's offense. Still waiting to get on track. 2 clicks off the clock for the drive, and it's a 2-2-4 roll. 2-2-4 is aggressive defense. It is not. Disciplined defense. They're undisciplined, semi-undisciplined, so it's not disciplined. And Houston ends up punting. So 3 unsuccessful drives for the Houston Texans. Here's their punt. 5-6. Average field position for the Ravens. All right, Lamar Jackson, Gus Edwards, Zay Flowers, and Odell Beckham Jr. come out onto the field. 3 on the timing dice. 2 clicks halfway through the second quarter. 3-3-6 is the roll. Staunch defense for Houston, no. Stiff defense, no. Touchdown run by Baltimore. All right, the Ravens move out to a 15-0 lead. Let's kick the extra point. Extra point is good. Makes it 16-0. The touchdown run was by 25. That's going to be Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards finds pay dirt for the second time. Right, kick to Houston. Average field position. Let's see if Houston can get on the plus side of the field. This is going to be a long drive. And we will re-roll that 6. All right, it holds it a 4-click drive. 2-4-6 is the roll. Dull offense, no. Runner turns the corner, has nothing but daylight. Touchdown run for Houston. So the Texans get on the board. And let's kick the extra point and find out who did that run. Run was by 33. That's C.J. Stroud. And the extra point is good. All right, the Texans get their first points on the board. Baltimore 16 and Houston 7. Here's the kick to the Ravens. average field position. There are 2 clicks left on the clock. Let's see if this drive will count. And it is 2 clicks. Baltimore is neither efficient or inefficient, so the drive will count. That was a 3. And we roll a 2-3-5. Quarterback scrambles and hit as he throws. It is picked off. Interception. All right, that's a single dice roll. And let's see, 3. Defender has a modest return before going on the ground. Opponent has the football in average field position. So that's the end of the half. The score is Baltimore 16 and Houston 7. Each team scoring a touchdown in the second quarter. All right, Houston won the toss and they deferred, so they get the ball to start the third period. Here's the kickoff to the Texans. 43 is average field position. And C.J. Stroud. Offense comes out on the field to take on this very tough Baltimore Raven defense. Long drive. That's 4 clicks. We'll re-roll that red 6. See if we get another 6. And we do. So 2 more clicks off the clock. This drive is going to take half the third quarter. So it is a 7.5 minute drive. 4-6-6 is the roll. Staunch defense. And they have the yes on that die. Receivers are blanket. Third down pass falls incomplete. Houston must punt. So a long time consuming drive, but doesn't go anywhere. Here's the punt to Baltimore. That punt is deep and will pin Baltimore back in poor field position. High for the shadows of their own goalpost. 2 clicks on this drive. 3-6-6. Poor field position, yes. Offense unable to move past midfield. Baltimore will have to punt. Punt is away. And Baltimore has flipped the field. Houston will have it in poor field position. All right, Houston down by 9 points. 2 scores. Long drive. 4. That will take care of the balance of the third quarter. Let's see if it's an even longer drive. It is not. So 2-3-6 for Houston's offense. Is prolific offense? No. Porous offense? No. Punt. All right, we've come to the end of the third quarter. The score holds at 16-7. Nobody scores in the third quarter. There's a punt from Houston to the Ravens. 46 is average field position for Baltimore. Now the offensive roll. 3 clicks off the clock. 5-5-6 is the roll. Poor field position, no. Efficient drive capped off by a short pass for a touchdown pass by Lamar Jackson. And that pass is to Ricard, big fullback. Extra point kick is good. Baltimore 23, Houston 7. All right, the Ravens extend their lead. First touchdown pass for Lamar Jackson. Here's the kickoff to the Texans, who are now down by 3 scores. 64 is average field position for Houston. And here's the offensive roll. Unfortunately for Houston, it's a long drive. 6 on the timing die, and another 6. All right, the offense pushes the ball downfield. They cap the drive with a short pass for 6 points. So Houston gets a touchdown. And that touchdown pass was to tight end Schultz. And the extra point kick is good. Baltimore 23, Houston 14. So Houston gets on the board, but it took forever to move that ball down the field. Baltimore is up expecting a onside kick. That is a single die roll, and onside kicks are hard to get. Roll 1, kicking team touches the ball too soon. Receiving team has great field position. So Baltimore has the ball. Let's see if Baltimore can use up the clock. We'll just roll a timing die. There's three clicks left in the quarter. It takes 2. So that's going to be a minute 15 left when this drive is completed. Let's see how the drive turns out. Actually, this should be a 2. I shouldn't have re-rolled it. In fact, I got to check. All right, Houston, we have a problem. I picked up all the dice, so I'm going to re-roll. Let's see. We did the timing dice. It was a roll of 4, so let's leave that and re-roll the other 3. All right, so it's a 4, 5, 6 roll for Baltimore's offense. Season prior to 1987 passes deflected. No, it's not prior to 1987. Dull offense. No. It's a touchdown run by Baltimore. All right, so with 1:15 to play, Baltimore adds to their totals. That touchdown run is by Gus Edwards. 3 touchdown runs on the day by Gus Edwards. He'll be the MVP of this game. 42, the extra point is good. Baltimore, 30. And Houston should be 14. I have very little time left in this game. Here's the kick to the Texans. Average field position. And we'll roll the timing die, see if they have any time to move this ball. I have the roll of 1, so the drive will count. We'll keep that 1. And it's a 1, 2, 3. Great field position. No, it ends up being a punt. So going out on downs, end of the game. Final score, the Baltimore Ravens 30 and the Houston Texans 14. All right, when the playoffs resume, this game will be played on ESPN at 3:30 on Saturday. And it's supposed to be windy, 26 degrees and windy. It did not include the unusual weather rolls, but that's something I could probably do in the upcoming games, as the game includes optional weather chart. Next game will be a possible weather game. That's going to be Kansas City at Buffalo, so we'll roll. We'll try to remember to roll when we roll that game on the optional extreme weather chart. Baltimore Ravens advance to the AFC Championship game. Texans are eliminated. Final score, Baltimore 30 and the Texans 14. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.